Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. First up, President Trump signs an executive order banning federal funding for gain-of-function research. Blue state governors are already declaring their states virus research sanctuaries, where gain-of-function experiments can be treated like undocumented viruses. No questions asked. Then, Senator Tom Tillis might block Trump's nominee for U.S. Attorney in D.C., which could let Judge Boasberg make the pick instead. That's right, the D.C. Judge Boasberg, there's a scenario where he could actually pick the U.S. Attorney. Because when it comes to staffing your administration, nothing says representative government like having a hostile, unelected judge pick them for you. Next, Democratic Representative Jasmine Crockett was caught cutting the airport line in front of disabled passengers with a police escort. Nothing says woman of the people like using taxpayer money to ensure you never have to stand next to them. And finally, a surprise twist from the South Pole. The Antarctic ice sheet is actually growing again. It just gained 108 gigatons of ice in 2 years. Scientists are calling it unexpected. Al Gore is calling it a betrayal. Okay, let's dive in. President Trump signed an executive order on Monday banning all federal funding for dangerous gain-of-function research in countries like China and Iran, citing the risk of causing future pandemics. But the last pandemic had such great results. Fauci on magazine covers and your grandma on a ventilator. Here's a clip at the signing of the executive order.
What this executive order does, first of all, it provides powerful new tools to enforce the ban on federal funding for gain-of-function research abroad. It also strengthens other oversight mechanisms related to that issue and creates an overarching strategy to ensure that biomedical research in general is being conducted safely and in a way that ultimately protects human health more.
It's a big deal. It could have been that we wouldn't have had the problem we had. Right?
A lot of people say that, sir.
If we had this done earlier. Thank you.
Several lawsuits have already been filed against the executive order, arguing that preventing deadly pandemics violates due process. And Big Pharma is furious about the executive order. I mean, how are they supposed to sell the cure if we're not funding the disease? Senator Tom Tillis is withholding support for President Trump's nominee, Ed Martin, to serve as U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia, a move that could allow U.S. District Judge James Boasberg, a Trump critic, to appoint a replacement. If Trump can't hire his own U.S. Attorney in D.C., what's next? Asking Adam Schiff to run Mar-a-Lago security? Martin, who was named interim U.S. Attorney on January 20th, 2025, and formally nominated by Trump soon after that, will see his interim status expire on May 19th. So his interim status is set to expire, unlike the deep state's grudge against President Trump. Because of D.C.'s unique status, failure to confirm a replacement could shift the decision to Judge Boasberg or, before the expiration, to Attorney General Pam Bondi, though her options are limited and would likely face legal challenges. One name which fits the requirements for the district court is former special counsel Jack Smith. You remember Jack, the guy that Biden picked to take down Trump? Smith's potential appointment would be like putting the guy who tried to burn your house down in charge of the fire department. I don't know, Tom. Do you back the guy your party's president picked, or let a deep state judge with Trump derangement syndrome make the call? It's a tough one. Democratic Representative Jasmine Crockett was spotted at the airport with a taxpayer-funded police escort where she appeared to cut in line ahead of other passengers, including those with disabilities. Here is an image that was posted on X by someone that was there. This isn't something to get angry about. Jasmine only cut in line ahead of the disabled because she was late for her connecting flight to a panel on equity and inclusion. A new study reports that the Antarctic ice sheet unexpectedly gained mass between 2021 and 2023, reversing decades of ice loss. Researchers found that it added 108 gigatons of ice per year during this period. Now, to put that in perspective, a gigaton is the same amount of syrup I use on a pancake. I thought we were told that ice caps were supposed to be completely melted by 10 years ago.
There is a 75% chance that the entire North Polar ice cap during some of the summer months could be completely ice-free within the next 5 to 7 years.
Scientists are baffled by the Antarctic ice growth. I haven't seen climate experts this confused since they tried explaining why they all fly private jets to climate conferences. Thanks for watching Headlines. I'm Wes Austin. Good night.